So I attended this art event of a friend of mine, and his art was really cool. So I just thought of doing this poster design for them, and they really liked it. This is how you can do something like this as well. So first off, we are going to go to new file and select our resolution 1080 by 1350 and click on create. Now that's our canvas is set. First I'm going to place embed the first picture. Just do that by going to file, place embedded, scale that up a little bit, and then click on the tick. Now that's fine. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to bring in a picture of a texture, scale that up, scale it up to fill the entire canvas. That's fine. Now I'm going to reduce the opacity and change the blending mode from normal. I think I'm going to go for overlay. Yeah, overlay looks nice. Overlay it is. Now that's done, I'm bringing in another picture, which is a picture of the artists themselves with their art, and I'm going to put that at the bottom of the screen. Now that's fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the texture of this picture I just brought in. I'm going to add the texture and the clarity. Let's go down to texture. You turn it up till you're actually kind of comfortable with what you see, and the clarity as well. Just turn that up a little bit, and yeah, till you actually like. Now I'm going to kind of remove the background. I will not just use the normal select subjects because there's so many subjects in this image and it's going to do a really terrible work. So I'll just manually select them myself using that tool or selection tool we are using. I'm going to select and then remove the parts that I don't want. So now that I am done with my selection, I'm going to type in this text. We are unity. We are unity. I don't need this kind of bold stuff. I need something that looks like we are unity. Yeah, that one looks fine. So I'm just going to kind of scale that up a little bit. It's too tiny. Scale that up. 36. But now I feel like something is still off. Anyways, let's continue writing, shall we? I finally changed the text as well. That one was a little bit too light, so I had to change it. Duplicate that. To duplicate, just press Ctrl J when you're on that layer. Now Unity. I'll add in Unity and I'm going to put the color yellow. That's fine. I think I'll double click on it, then change the color. Now let's change the color. I just picked the yellow in the background, the yellow that is on the drawing, you get. So we are kind of coming out with something, being creative here. Now I created a new layer. You create a new layer on top of the image we have, and you clip mask it. When you create a new layer, you right click on it, then you select clipping mask, or you just press out, hover over the line that separates them, and you click. What I want to do is I want to do some sort of glow. You see, so I'm selecting a light color, light green, because he sort of has green behind him, and the guy on the right. Okay. Increase my brush size. So I'm just going to zoom in and brush over him. You see, the brushing is not going to affect anything outside of his image, you get, because I clip masked it to the layer below. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. At the edges, it shouldn't be too aggressive. So now that that one is done, I changed the blending mode of that layer to color dodge. Now I'm adding a new layer, clipping mask it, and I'm going to clipping mask it on top of the other layer. This time my brush had a bigger size, and I'm simply brushing lightly away from his skin. You get it? Away. I clip masked it on above the other layer, as you can see on the right. Now you're just going to do that so you kind of find it pleasing. Now we choose linear dodge. Which one looks fine? Yeah, still choose color dodge. It looks good. Now you're going to do the same for the other guy on the left. If you have two people on your photo, or if you have just one, then it's fine. But for me, I'm going to do the same to the other person. So now that is done, I brought in this paper texture that I have here, this divider, rotate it. I want to give you some kind of cool effect, like divide the images a little bit, scale that up. And before doing that, make sure you duplicate the image in the background. I duplicated that image in the background and just kept it. So as you import this new divider, make sure like the image of my art is duplicated and just keep it. Okay, now this position is fine, but this is not actually how I want it to look. Now what I'm going to do is I'm merging the paper I brought in with that layer I duplicated. I merged it. Now I'm just going to select the one in the center. You can use your pen to select just that part in the center and you remove it. See, I selected it and then I removed it. After removing, now I choose invert and we have that. So I'm just going to take my pen tool, create a new layer and kind of add some shadows behind it a little bit. Just add some shadows to give it some kind of cool effects. Then at the end we'll just show that original layer we didn't duplicate. Show it, and now you can see what we have. That is what we have, and we are approaching the end of this video. Now this is just me being creative. Okay, this is literally just me being creative, like trying to create this, and they really loved it at the end. So you can do the same thing if you have a similar kind of event. Now I'm just doing a little bit of tweaks to just kind of make it stand out a little bit. And if you like this video, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more interesting content like this. See you guys in the next video.